Hi, I'm John Cullen. In this episode of Crash Course, I'm going to take a look at root cause analysis and share with you what the basics are. What do you need to know about root cause analysis? What are the simplest elements that can get you 80% of the way there? If there were a crash course in root cause analysis, what might that look like? And that's going to be the focus of this episode of Crash Course with John Cullen. Thanks for joining. Let's get started.
How you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Well, how you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Well, how you like me now? Remember the time, hey, when I eat you up. You know, yeah, I was alive. Oh, baby, must know the kind of line I mean. Hey, so if I was to cheat, oh Lord, would you see right through me?
All right, so in this episode of Crash Course, we're going to dig into root cause analysis. What do you need to know in order to be able to understand it and to use root cause analysis effectively? Can we cover what root cause analysis is in a fairly short amount of time? We're going to explore, is it safe for teachers to teach? And we're going to use root cause analysis to get a better understanding of this scenario. So this is the case study that we're going to use in this show. Now, root cause analysis is used in manufacturing, it's used in production, it's used in all kinds of IT management to get to the heart of a problem if a system isn't working. Recently in Texas, their power grid almost went out. And the question would be, well, can we figure out what was the root cause of that? And how do you do that? And there are a number of different techniques, but the focus of Crash Course is to see if we can focus on what do you need to know to get 80% of the benefit. All right, so could we quickly wrap this thing up in a way that you could say, oh, okay, I kind of get it, and there's a simple way to proceed that'll get you at least 80% of the way there in any given scenario, and I believe there is. So what I'm going to do in this episode is simplify what root cause analysis is, and we're going to take a closer look at what you need to know in order to get 80% of that benefit. And we're going to apply this to, is it safe for teachers to teach? And if it's not, why not? Right? What are we afraid might happen? Okay, now I've got some video queued up that we're going to take a look at in a minute with Chris Wallace from, I guess it's Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace or something. And he's interviewing Dr. Rochelle Walensky from the CDC. And we're going to apply the root cause analysis concepts to that interview in just a moment. But the question is, and Chris, this is the nature of this interview with Dr. Rochelle Walensky, is it safe for teachers to teach? And if not, why not? What are we afraid might happen? Well, if I were to apply root cause analysis to this teacher scenario, the questions I would start to ask are, the schools are closed, why? Government officials are hesitant to reopen schools, why? Why is that? And we're trying to zero in on the root cause of these issues. And how do we find the answers to these questions? All right, so I just showed you a whole bunch of complicated stuff. Can we net it down to something real simple that we can find the answers very, very quickly? And the answer to that is, I think we can. So let me show you what I do in order to very quickly kind of get to the essence of a problem. And the answer is, if you act like a 3-year-old, you're going to find that it's incredibly simple. Now, you'll probably alienate people, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is that you get to the root cause. And you'll see what I mean in just a second.
You're never going to find any peace. Not till you admit to yourself who you really are.
Is there